What is up, friends? All right, so I've got neighbors over here who are playing loud music, and so if you can hear that, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling, doing some prep for the Epic React launch. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let me just do something before I show this. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so let me share my screen. Bum-ba-da-dum. With me, hello. And yeah, and we're just gonna work on this. You know what, I just realized, I don't know if I have my 1Password up. Hold on a sec. Let me just make sure I don't reveal any passwords and stuff. Audio is perfect, very good. Okay, great. So let me share my screen again. So EpicReact.dev, we're getting there. Things are improving. We're throwing a bunch of stuff all over the place. It's awesome. This tour of React video is still the old one, and so I need to record that. Maybe I'll record it on stream. Why not? But I'm still waiting for one more thing to show up on here, which is the expert interviews, which will come up a little bit later. So yeah, gotta wait for that. Gotta close some things here. Yeah, so I've got a couple of things I need to work on. I have tests that need to be written for a couple of workshops, and I have some workshop app related stuff to do. So now, actually, if we go to Discord, the connect to Discord functionality works way, way better on Epic React, and it should be on Epic Web as well. It was not on Epic Web originally. Oh, it's not now. Here, let me pull up Slack really quick and send a message about this. Where did it go? I guess I want to go to linear here. I don't think that you're going to see anything I don't want you to see. Looks like it's not Discord. Isn't on Epic Web Dev yet, so I can't remove stuff from the local app just yet. Let me know when that's ready. Okay. Great, so we're not going to work on that right now then. Although I suppose I could and just have it in a branch for a little bit, but we're not going to. Because I have plenty of other things to work on. So another thing related though is when people onboard to Discord, I have this whole onboarding process that is intended to weed out drive-by joiners and things, and I think I'm ready to ditch that for at least people who are connecting through the sign-up process. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can have Joel do that. Yeah. Okay. Coming back to this. Another thought on this as well. Could you, in addition to adding the Epic React role, could you have the bot add the, you know what, I can make this a PR. Epic React pages. We've got the Discord stuff. It'll probably be a Discord callback though. Yeah, here we go. And then API Discord. Okay. Role ID. Yeah, here we go. Come on. I need that. Search for that. There we go. Okay, so in here, I just want it to add the member role as well. So yeah, part of me is, yeah, okay. Part of me is thinking like, yeah, it'd be nice if it added the Epic Web role as well, so they don't have to connect it twice, but it's probably fine. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna, let's edit this. Here we go. Discord, Epic, or let's see, member role ID. So this way they don't have to do the onboarding. If they connect it this way, you get onboarded automatically. Okay. Epic, or let's see, member role. Discord roles, fine. Man, it feels weird to not have an AI assistant right here. Okay. Member role ID. Okay. Sweet, so yeah, we want, where's this has EpicReact? Oh yeah, if they don't have EpicReact anymore, then we get rid of that in their nickname, and we get rid of the role. Yeah, so we're gonna update that, yeah, the new roles. Yeah, okay, so then we'd say member role ID right here. That's gonna bump us. Man, this is what stinks about using the GitHub editor, is we have to deal with that, but it's okay. Here we're gonna, how many indents? Yeah, probably 2 blocks. Oops. Okay, there we go. I think he's doing tabs. I can't remember. Are we tabs or spaces in here? No, it's spaces. Wait, where did I? Yeah, here we are. Okay, good. And oh, I just noticed somebody asked on the YouTube chat. They're wondering if they will have access to EpicReact v2. I'm going to answer this question like a million times. So here we go. You will have, so those who did not have time to get value out of their purchase, so people who bought since April, they get EpicReact v2 already. In fact, they already have that. For people who bought before that, who did get value out of their original purchase, we'll have a big discount, an extra big discount. So stay tuned for Monday for that. Okay, cool. So yeah, now we've got our yeah, here are new roles. This is what we want to add to them. That makes sense. Yep, very good. Yep, I think that's it, actually. So let's commit feature Discord add member role for EpicReact connection. This way, people skip the onboarding process. This will require an environment variable for. I gotta be careful with my clipboard too. I've got some email addresses in here that I think some people might not appreciate me sharing with the entire world. So we're gonna get rid of a lot of this stuff. Yep, get rid of all those emails. Yeah, don't want to accidentally show those because those people probably wouldn't want me to share that with you. I know that those of you watching, you're awesome. You wouldn't dare do anything untoward, but yeah, we are not going to have that problem now. Okay, Discord member role ID, which should be set to, what is the role ID? Yeah, the music, my neighbors, they're like playing dance music and stuff. It's kind of fun. Okay, where's my roles? I'm looking at Discord over here. Just gonna grab the member role, copy role ID. Okay, Discord roles. Yep, okay. And let's get a GIF. This repo, they do GIFs everywhere. So let's do role. That's not very nice. I was literally expecting like a dice roll or something. Fine, dice. There we go, now we're talking. Why is that? Okay, yep. Does this work? I don't make PRs to this repo enough. There we go, it does work. Okay, cool. And now let me go over to Slack. I need to take a look at something. I'm not sure that this is something I want to share. This will... okay, there we go. Cool, let me take a look at this. Sorry, I gotta look at this, and I also don't want to show it to you because it is landing page copy, and I want to make sure that I don't show anything that doesn't end up on the landing page. Okay, sorry, this will just take a moment. You know what, we'll call this a break. I'll be back in, it shouldn't take too long, like maybe 5 minutes or so. So, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that took a second. And we got a couple chats. I can chat really quick. Let me just close out this stuff we don't need anymore. Somebody is asking, do we need to purchase EpicReact again for V2? I told you earlier that I'm going to be answering this question a lot, and so here it is again. So if you bought Epic, I'm going to like get a really good practiced answer because I'm going to just say it over and over and over again. It's a common question. So if you bought EpicReact in April or more recently, then you haven't had time to get the full value out of your purchase, and so EpicReact V2 is a upgrade or a free upgrade that you should already have access to. If you bought it before then you did get value out of your first purchase. This is a completely different product, and we're going to give you a huge discount for you. So that is the case there. And on Monday is when we launch. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, what's the reason for V2? That is my job, is to help you understand why V2 is such an upgrade. So the biggest, and that's what I'm going to be doing in the live stream on Monday and everything else going on soon as well. So yeah, the biggest reason for V2 is that React is changing, not just the ecosystem around it, which has been constantly changing, but after 4 years, React itself is finally getting a major version bump. Well, actually, when I launched EpicReact, it was React version 16, and then 17 was released with very minimal, maybe not even any breaking changes, certainly nothing that broke EpicReact. And then version 18 also was released, and that didn't break anything with the EpicReact either. And so I've been keeping the material up to date. But in the last 4 years, the ecosystem has changed a lot, and now we have React 19, which is changing quite a bit. The way that we write React is completely changing. So that is why we have EpicReact version 2, because we've got a bunch of changes. And then on top of that, in the last 4 years, I've learned a lot about what makes a really great learning experience, and we're going to, yeah, I'm going to show you how awesome that is on Monday. Okay, great. So let's see. Oh, here's another question from Dale. I just upgraded from V1 to, let's see, from EpicReact V1 Pro to EpicReact Pro. Is this the new version? Yes. If you did that, then you were lucky, because we had a bug that allowed people to do that. So lucky you. I would love to hear how what you think of it. So yeah, try it out. And I think I should have just, or I sent an email out to those who did upgrade and asked for feedback and stuff. So you should have gotten an email from me, probably. Now I'm looking to see if maybe I did get, or to see if I got any responses from that email, because I am eager to get feedback. Yeah, okay. Good. So that is that. Super excited about that. Let's see. So I have test to write, and then some stuff to do in the workshop app. I'm going to do the workshop app first, because I need to make sure that that is ready. What the heck is this? Git. I have Git. So why is this which Git? Which hub? We're going to go right here. Oh, dang it, it's gone. All right, next time I'll be faster. I don't know what that's all about. I don't really use the Git features in this thing anyway. Okay, so what I wanted to do was make it so that the navigation bar does not show up if it won't be useful. So what do I mean by this? Well, in the workshops, oh, here we go. We have this cool experience where you can run an app, and it will have this up here. And it even will update. And you can navigate forward and backward, and that's awesome. The problem is that it doesn't work unless the app that you have in the iframe makes it work. And that is tricky because it's non-trivial. Here, if we look at the iframe sync code, it's actually not a ton, but it is like a bunch of stuff we need to call navigate on the router. We need to make sure we're using the same router. Like there's a, or at least you pass the navigate function. And so it's just like a whole bunch of extra stuff that I really don't think I want to worry about. The only one that is affected by this is React Server Components and the Performance Workshop. Okay, here. Yeah, git path setting. Okay, here, let's go to settings, git path. There it is. Whoops. Hub, take that. There you go. Now you won't complain, right? Yeah, okay, so the only one that's really, wait, what? Update cursor? Oh, geez. Let's update cursor. Here we go. We got this one and this one. And what are you complaining about? Huh. That's interesting. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I've definitely seen that before. I don't know why that is happening. Okay, so right in here, this is the very last step of this workshop. And if I wanted to do some sort of integration with the parent iframe, then that would need to happen. Sorry, I just had a thought. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, so that would need to happen in... I could make it happen in here. I could just have a script. So like my thought was, okay, well we'll hide all of this, and you'll just have stop app and refresh thing. The thing is, like, as you navigate, here, you know what? Let's do it in the app that is the problem. Where is Epic Shop app? Oh, is this busted? Yeah. Okay, so context. Yeah, and there we go. I'm going to stick this in my clipboard to make it easier. Okay, so now we're running this workshop right here. Exercise 5. I think there are 5 parts to exercise 5. Yeah, 5, 5. And we'll set our playground. Start the app. Man, I made a mistake with my faces. Okay, so as I navigate, you'll notice like navigation's working, but the URL here is not updating. If we open this up by itself, then yeah, the URL updates as you would expect, and everything is working great. The problem is this isn't updated, and the reason is because this is an iframe right here, and that iframe does not update. There's no way for the parent to know what the current URL of the child is. Yeah, see that URL is wrong as well. So, and I'm kind of actually surprised. Why is that in there? In any case, there's no way for me to really know for security reasons. Even though they're both localhost, they are a different port, and so they they have these security things. Now I could have have a script tag. Sorry, 1 second. I'll be right back. This will be really quick. Okay, yeah, I could have a little script tag that's included in the app that, like maybe it's tracking the URL and it updates and it says, hey, URL changed, and it just keeps that updated. And that would probably work. We wouldn't do this navigate thing whenever the Epic Shop thing happens. It would I would have it just trigger full page refresh, which would be fine. So like if I come in here and I'm like whatever and hit enter, yeah, see, we just whenever that is changed, then we trigger a refresh here. Here actually that would be I forget what it is, search. Yeah, there we go. It looks like the query params are not showing up on there, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, so I could have that happen. And then the script tag would just post to the parent and say, hey, I've updated. And like that would work. Like yeah, let's see. Where's the, what would this take? It would just be this iframe script. So it says I'm loaded and handle message. Yeah, so the hydrate just says remove that message handler because now I'm going to add my own here, and we're going to do this, but yeah, and then it's navigate call, and here we're just doing history stuff. Yeah, I mean, what if I just take this as it is, and let's stick it in here. We're doing this in the playground, right? Yeah, okay, so coming into the playground, we go, yeah, public index, say script, and then here, let's do a debugger right here, because these should be posted. So then I say search, boom, okay, that is good, that happened. Yes, okay, awesome. And so it will trigger a full page reload. It's not going to be, wait, why is it, oh, right. Yeah, because we're not integrating with the router at all. And that's fine, I'm actually totally fine with that. We don't need this here. I don't think I want to do a router integration. Let's see, maybe, how hard would that be? See, they never actually change anything in this router implementation, so I could easily add something here somewhere. Like even in the use link handler, because we have the navigate function that we're passed. Because I don't want to have a bunch of noise in what they're working with, but we do have them call use link handler with navigate, and then we could integrate nicely, and then you wouldn't have to have this big full page refresh every time. And here it's, I mean, at least that's not terrible. And then I do this and it, oh, that's interesting. Oh, right, because I've messed up the search params aren't working. But yeah, so that's working. So we could just do that and just say, don't look at this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I could even put this inside of a iframe sync JS file. Yep, you got it, cursor. And then it'll be kind of out of the way. In fact, actually, because we're doing native ESM, this could import the router. What could we do with that? I guess nothing, because we don't expose the navigate function globally or anything. That's fine. That's fine. I really don't care too much to avoid the full page refresh when we change that URL. But see, and that's working. That's kind of cool. I just need to fix the search params, I think. That's kind of busted. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, then we need to have a add, let's see, add a pop event or pop state event listener. So whenever window location replace assign or for are called, we send a message to the parent. I need to know what that message is. I forget. And actually, I don't think that's going to quite work because I don't think the pop state event is called when you use window history stuff. Yeah, see, we need that. This is basically what we need. Yeah, we need to do this. I just got to copy this. Forget that. So we're going to take all the methods, we're going to override it with a proxy. Yep. This is so cool, actually. Okay, so now I got to refresh. Here we go. Boom. Would you look at that? How cool is that? What? Star. Yeah, that's sick. And then I'm like, no, I want ST. And then that goes away. I need to fix that. But this is actually pretty great. Also, do you see this right there? That's my green screen, the bottom corner of my green screen. And that stinks. We're going to fix that. This is the only series of videos in the whole workshop series that has that. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's getting fixed right now. It's mostly my bad. I think I did a bad job of the lighting there. Hold on a second. Yep, very good. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, this is good. So this first part, yeah, the bug fix with the, what am I thinking? The bug fix with the search params is one thing, and then this iframe sync thing is another that's easy. So let's do list all the exercises, public index HTML. And then we're going to say copy playground public iframe sync.js and do this to all of these and copy it to iframe sync.js. And before we do this, let's update the iframe sync and say similar to what we do right here. Yeah, okay, it's not quite. All right, we'll just explain it. This is for the Epic Workshop application integration. If you're looking at the app from the iframe in the Workshop app, there's a URL bar that needs to be synced with in the app that needs to know what the current URL in the child app is. So this bit of code keeps them in sync. Okay, that is so cool actually. All right, let's grab this and copy them all into here, and then we need to go to the index HTMLs and add a script for iframe sync.js. There we go. And I think we can do a find replace for the rest of these. Awesome. Typically like to avoid doing stuff like this because it kind of draws you away from the learning experience a little bit, but it's actually fine. Okay, cool. So now all that I have to do is fix the bug in the Workshop app when we let it know we've got a history call right over here. Or wait, no, it's when I do a navigate call. Epic shop nav. Yeah, we're post message. Here's my params. Navigate function. Debugger right there. All right, so coming over here. And no, I forgot what it was. So, and then if I do this and hit, did you see this, by the way? This is saying, hey, the playground is not in sync because the source, the original source, that was changed more recently than your playground. So like you got to update. That's pretty cool. Okay, but I hit enter right here. We get our debugger. And I'm getting my params. Yeah, doing some pretty wild things. But yeah, here's the params right there. So somehow, path name input value gets changed. I need to find out which one of these calls is changing the path name input value. Okay, that's not going to be it. All right, so continue. All right, so now we got a use effect iframe path name. Okay, so who changed the iframe path name? See, we're doing really weird things here. When I email you all and say I'm a little bit like embarrassed by some of the stuff in here, it's because of stuff like this. This is the most complicated and probably least thought out as far as an implementation perspective, least thought out parts of the workshop app. It's like, how do we make this URL bar work? It's also really hard, so I don't feel too bad that it's not awesome. Anyway, the iframe path name is getting changed somehow. So let's find where that comes from, the iframe context history. Yeah, so somebody is getting rid of the search params. It's right here. Okay. Yeah, it's probably we post to the child and then the child posts back to us. That's probably what's going on. In fact, let me see here. Where are we? Let's go to our iframe sync right here. So we say this, and then it probably calls back to us or something. Yeah, in fact, it's probably this right here. So, and we're missing the param somehow, but this circular stuff is not good. So let's do original go and original assign and original replace, and then we will call all of those, skipping the proxy that we have below. I don't think that's going to solve our problem, but it's probably not going to cause a problem, and it seems like the right thing to do anyway. Okay, so do this, enter. That's still happening, which is what I expected. We're going to turn this back on. And that has it, so we're good there. That's handling external navigation. And then navigate child. Yep, that's got it. That's fine. Oh, you know what? Handle external navigation. I want to keep that on for now. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, hold on. Yeah, we've got some timers going on in here, and that could be part of the problem. Oh. No, it's working. Huh. But it's not, yeah, something's not happening the way it should. It's not updating the content here. Huh. Oh, we're getting an error. Whoops. There it is. Illegal invocation. Oh, okay. Dot call. Yep. Try that. There we go. All right. Yeah, it is broken still. Good. That is what we wanted. Okay, all that stuff is happening. That's interesting. Where is this message coming from? This is in the React DevTools. Okay, yeah. Sometimes when dealing with things like this, we should probably put that there. There we go. Sometimes I pull up my, what was the word I'm looking for? Just incognito. Just get rid of all the extensions. But I don't think I'm going to have to do that. Okay, so we've got our method replace state being called. And that'll come down here. Handle the replace state. We update the history. All of that is good. Yeah, and that is working. And then iframe path name still has that, so we're good. All right, so now if I stick this here, that still has the search, so that's good. That's the external navigation that's coming from the URL bar. We're calling that. And then we come here, and the current path name is correct. We're going to navigate the child to that. We want to replace if they are the same, which is, yeah, because we're just doing weird things. It's kind of difficult that we have to do our best guess. But then we're going to navigate in the child. And now we're going, yeah, we're adding a new step on the history. And then we're going to post to the child to say, hey, we want to call your navigation. Navigate call with these params, replace. Yep, and so that navigate call is going to come in here. We're going to say replace, and we'll call replace. Good. So all that is happening correctly so far. And then when that finishes, this is happening, and it should not be happening. And I think I know why it's happening now, because now we're calling it on original replace. Huh. So what I need is a mechanism that says call window history. Oh no, this, hold on. Yeah, so that's go. This is location. That's interesting. Why is this happening? It loaded. Oh, that's what's going on. Interesting. Because we're doing a full page reload, it is loading, and that's fine. Oh, I just realized I need to do something. 1 second. Shoink. Okay. All right, took care of that. So, yes, this is going to be kind of interesting because that full page reload stuff. So that's probably why this is happening the way that it is. Yep, that's what's going on. So play through here, and now, yeah, our last direction. Yep, that is fine. It's new. Previous context history. Yeah, it's right here. This is where we're losing it. Yeah, okay. So we just need to update this. Very good. Whoops. Sometimes that happens. Okay, coming over here then, I can get rid of this debugger. And we can come up here and say, handle the search params properly here as well. Okay, that looks good. Hold on, how is this? What is this doing? Oh, it wants to compare the path. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, accept that. And then we'll say prove context. Yeah. What do you complain? Okay, here let's do this. Prove history. There we go. Path. Okay. So yeah, I would just call this the previous path. Okay, so previous path, if that exists, then we'll make a URL out of it. Otherwise, it'd just be a URL. That's the current URL. Not sure I'm into that. If there's a previous path and we're calling it current. We'll call it current. We'll call this the current entry. There we go. And actually, let's do this null. There we go. Feel better about that. Okay, yeah, super. And hold on, the entry though, yeah, we don't need to construct a URL. This is just our entry. So this actually is the current full path. Yeah, there we go. And the new full path will include the search. I need to compare. What did this? So before, we just got the path name off of the data URL. Now we're getting both the path name and search. Yeah. Hold on a second. Isn't there like a window.location to string new URL? What, really? Berg. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is just the path name plus the search. Okay, what about a URL? That doesn't have a search. What is search for that? Yeah, empty string. Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, so yeah, I think that will solve it. I kind of feel like we've got a little bit of a problem with this getting called every time, but it's probably fine. Okay, so boom, and then those are in sync. Now that's interesting. Oh, That's because I am typing in here, and that's not replacing. And I'm not going to solve that. That is not something I can solve. Okay, so this is actually really sick. This is very cool. Yeah, okay, that totally works. So let's just push this bug fix, and I feel great about all of this. Still don't feel awesome about how it works in general. It's really complicated. I feel like I should probably bring in a state machine or something, but it's working. Fix history or browser. In browser, browser. Handle search params on load. Okay, cool. That's great. Push that fix. And now, grab these. Add iframe sync. Man, I did not think that that was going to work. I thought I was going to have to remove this. So on that note, performance also does this, but I don't think we actually have any routes, so I don't think we need to worry about this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nowhere where we do any routing at all. Yeah, none of these are doing any, like this is all just this stuff. Yeah, there's like routing. You can say hello, and that updates this, but it doesn't actually change anything in the UI. So we don't need to do any synchronization there or anything. We're good. Very good. Awesome. I'm happy about that. And also check this out. Let me show you something that I'm also excited about. Would you look at this? Tests. Running the tests on the problem. We've got our smoke test to make sure that you didn't break any functionality, and here's our history revalidation. This is making sure that you have the correct thing for whatever it is that we're doing here. So for this exercise, and we didn't, and so now if I say, hey, I've finished. Once you finish this stuff, then we run the test again just to make sure that we got it. And yeah, totally passed. Also, we're missing colors. That's the first time I've seen it not show the colors properly. Also, this warning is new. Why did that start happening? Anyway, it's awesome, and it totally works, and it's great. Okay. Great. Whoops. Coming back here. Sorry, just got an email. Okay, I gotta check on something. I'll be right back. And we also have updated the update we just pushed has been released. So I've got this cool script, or it's epic shop update. I want to update all of the workshops to have that latest update, because why not? So now it finds all the workshops and it orders them by most recently updated. So that way, if I'm actively working on one, like React Server Components, that one gets updated first, and I can start working on it while it does the rest of them in the background. So that's cool. So now I can do npm run dev inside of this workshop, and it's getting the production version of this. We can start the app. Oh, actually, it's probably a bad example because we don't have any actual routing going on. So let's do this one. Yoink. Is this busted? Stop. Start again. And if I go search, would you look at that? Totally works. So sick. Some things are busted. I think, yeah, I think the fact that it's calling the load triggers it to like lose some history stuff. But honestly, if you want high fidelity stuff, then you just pop it open here and it'll be a lot better. This is mostly just for simple things, and we've got some areas in here where we link to the app. That's probably a bug I can fix, but I'm not super bothered by it right now. We can at least type in a URL or something and that will work, and that's all I mostly care about. In fact, there is a, yeah, that was why that was busted. There is another, oh shoot, gotta figure that out. Link to app right here. Exercise 5.1. Oh, that should have rewritten to 0.1. That's interesting. But yeah, right in here, we got this. Click on that, and that should have updated, but it did not. Oh, yeah, I know why that didn't. Well, do I? Do I know why? I actually don't. We'll have to fix that later. This isn't as priority as other things. Huh, yeah, that's interesting. Click this, it updates that, but it does not update that right there. I'll have to debug that later. Not too bothered though, it's fine. We can, we've got other things we need to prioritize, like figuring out what happened to the advanced React APIs. It's because the package lock is modified. Oh, because I was in the middle of adding tests for this. Yep, that's what's going on. Okay. Huh. Why do we have this in the root? Oh, right, because we need it for the test. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah. Update workshop app. And push. Okay, great. Continue all of them. There we go. So then it'll find them all, and then it will say, oh, these are already up to date, and then it'll go and update the rest of them. It's a pretty cool script. Okay, great. This failed. That's not good. Oh, yeah, these tests, running them on CI is kind of tricky. I just have one that failed, especially these loading ones. I need to figure out how to make those better. I'm just going to make sure that it actually does work. This is 3.2 solution. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. So if this passes locally, then I'll just let it be. we'll deal with the broken. Oh, it does not pass locally. So let's take a look at what's going on. I'm guessing it's the edit text one that's busted. Oh no, it's the smoke test. Okay. Which one is this? Is this a streaming one? No, module resolution. Okay. Oh, now it works. Huh. Okay, well let's dive into 0302 solution module resolution smoke test. So, where did it break here? Expected string loading. Expected string loading. Why did it have an expected string loading? We have a ship name here. Verify ship detail view. Received elements not found. Get by role. Heading. Level 2. Oh, okay. Why did it say expected string loading? I'm really... Oh, I know what's going on. It's because... yeah, here we go. Yep, I know what's going on. So while you do the search, we have the left nav has like some loading state. We need to wait for that loading state to go away. So we're gonna, for this smoke test, we're gonna wait for that network to be idle. I'm gonna stick that. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. We'll just run this one again, make sure that that works. Yeah, okay, good. And then we run this again without UI mode, and it should work. And it'll make the rest of them more reliable as well. Very good. Okay. Make smoke tests more reliable. Push. There we go. Yeah, it failed a second time, so hopefully this time it succeeds. All right, so the next thing we need to check on is this. Yep, all these updated fine. So let's go to Advanced React APIs now. Yep. Yep, here we are. Close all this. NRD is aliased to npm run dev. That's why you see me write NRD. And every time I look at that, I'm like, it looks like nerd. Okay. I've got this special route that shows the test for the problem app. Normally, your tests are going to run against the playground, but I want to be able to easily see and go through this stuff. So this is not something you're typically going to see yourself. But yeah, so context provider has a test, and then that breaks, and then it works. And then we got portals. I think I already wrote the test for this as well. It's actually a really cool test. Yep. And oh, that one's busted. Yeah, okay, let's go to portal test. I definitely thought that this was working. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, but if it's, yeah, interesting. So it seems to work when it's expanded, but not when it's collapsed. Huh. That's interesting. Unable to find an element with text, add favorite. That is interesting. Yeah. I wonder that's not gonna make it work. Oh, say what now? All right. Oh, huh. Okay, okay. I can deal with that. It works, and then here it doesn't work. Yep. See where it ends up? It's in the wrong spot. In the wrong spot. Portal solves this for us. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect spot. It's exactly where it needs to be. Very good. Okay, good stuff. Now, layout computation tests. No tests here. Okay. I just realized I have been neglecting something. Let me just take care of that really quick. Yep. Okay, close all this. And now we're on exercise layout computation, layout effect. Ooh, this one is gonna be tricky. So, if we look at the app, you see that? A little jump, that jitter. That is not a problem in the solution. But by golly, I just don't know if there's a good way for me to test for that. Yeah, huh. What am I going to do about this? So I could, the thing is that timings are really difficult and mocking is impossible because of the way that these tests are run. Huh. So that is working, and that's good. But the real question is it, it's kind of hard to tell actually because it's jumping around a lot. Here we go. Okay, so you can see that. So as soon as we focus, I want to find it. Yeah, here we're going to do await DTL wait for tooltip await wait for query by text tooltip, or we'll say get, because I want to have the interval that is every 1 millisecond. Just check for it, check for it. So as soon as it's there, I want I want it. In fact, we're going to start this even before we focus, and then we get our tooltip. Here, and actually we're going to return the tooltip and position. This test will probably be kind of difficult to make sure it actually works well. Why are we complaining about this? Redeclare tooltip. Oh, right. Okay. And then await new promise. We want to wait for a second, and then console log position. I just want to make sure that that position is changing. Yeah, it's not. Hold on a second. I can't remember. This get bounding client rect. Okay, come over here to the tooltip. Maybe I need to make this take longer or something. Is this the right way to determine the position of an element on the screen, irrespective of parent elements? Yeah, okay. So, man, this is just really tough. Oh, okay, you know what? Sometimes when you log something to the console, it, man, maybe we should, what if I do 0? What happens then? Yeah, sometimes when you log something to the console, that's like a live object reference, and so it keeps the properties up to date. So I want, where's this thing? 722 and 93. Yeah, let's log X and Y for both of these. Okay. Let's just talk about this. I'm trying to verify that the tooltip position, you know, yeah, does not change from the moment it appears on the screen. Let's see. Does a mutation observer run synchronously once something has been updated to or appended to the DOM, or would there be a chance for some JavaScript to run after it has been appended and therefore change its position before I can read it? They don't run synchronously. Yeah, so we probably won't be able to get yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing already, or what I was thinking about doing, but yeah. My concern is that this is not happening quickly enough. And so, like, it is on the next tick of the event loop. Mutation observer will be the same. So I don't think I can test this. I don't think I could write a test for this at all. At least not one that's very reliable. Now, what would happen if I did increase this by a lot? What's amazing to me is that this, even though I added this, it still doesn't seem to slow it down anymore. So I'm like really confused by that, actually. I'm looking at the solution. Oh, we're on the problem. Solution. Yeah, okay. Going back to the problem. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh my goodness. Silly me. This is working. Here, hold on, before I forget. Let's do that. New position. There we go. Boom. That does work. It does work. It works. Hooray! Okay, and then yeah, 50 milliseconds ought to be enough. Maybe 100 milliseconds. And then we're going to expect what if we just expect the positions to equal? Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. I definitely expected that to break. Oh, because I guess, oh, that's interesting. They're probably the same object, just the properties are different. Okay, whatever. Then let's do x is new position dot x. Yep, you got it. Thank you. To equal x. There we go. And if they don't equal, then we'll say initially use layout effect to prevent the incorrect position from being rendered. Boom. So now we look at this, dun, 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 and then hopefully it passes here. Yes, it does. Magic. Yep. Man, that looks great. That is so great. Well done, team. Okay, good. So I wonder, do we need this? Yeah, we do. In fact, maybe I should go a little bit longer. It's not like that is a perceptible length of time anyway, so good. Oh man, I did not think that I was going to be able to do that. I feel very happy that I managed that. Okay, good. Now imperative handle. So coming on to 07 problem. No tests here. Use imperative handle. So this is our scroll thing. And we just need to be able to scroll to the top and bottom. So here, let's see. Scroll dot test dot ts. Okay, let's use composer. Layout test and add 0701 problem readme and 0701 solution messages. Please write a test to verify that clicking the scroll to top bottom buttons works as expected. Heck yeah. We'll accept it and then we'll review. Look, scroll test is broken. If it passes, I will be mind blown. Okay, yeah, didn't think it would actually pass. Unable to find element with the text scroll to top. Yeah, and this is because we need to use regex. Try that. Still no? Data test ID. Who put a test ID in it? What? Scrollable container. All right. Where's our scrollable container? Oh, that's interesting. Ha! I did not add this to context. So that's interesting. That explains why it made some mistakes. I thought messages was what we wanted, but it was not. Okay, so index, we've got the scrollable, we've got the scrollable is a roll of log. Yeah, there we go. Where are we? Get by roll log. Okay. Now what? Oh my gosh, it works. If this fails, I will be very happy. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Awesome. So I want to double check something. Oh, what did I just do? Just can't remember if we start. Yeah, okay. We do start in a scroll to top, scroll to bottom. Beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Totally works. Test passes. Beauty. Let's just review really quick. So we get the scroll buttons, we get the container, we scroll to the bottom, and we make sure that the scroll height is where it's supposed to be. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Click the scroll to top, expect that to be 0. Oh my gosh, that is so great. When the scroll to top button is clicked, yeah. Oh man, doesn't that feel great? It feels awesome. I love AI. AI is the best. All right, focus time. Time to focus. So now we've got problem test. So this is what this is all about. Okay, let's see if we can get another test written for us. Flush or focus.test.ts. And then we're going to say, hey, composer, let's get rid of that and that and that. Now, please write a test for focus test. The focus behavior intended as described in the README. And this is 0801 problem README and 0801 solution index. And I think that is sufficient context. Okay, let's see what it created for us. Man, it's so cool. All right, editable text, component handles focus correctly. We get our edit button. No, not edit project name. Is that what it is? Edit project name? Edit project. Oh, it totally is. Oh, man. So we get the button label of edit project name. Yeah, okay, cool. Click on that. Hold on a second. If this passes, it'll, okay, yeah, I didn't think it would. Okay, so element. Yeah, focus is going to be kind of interesting. All right. So we click on this event. We need to wait for it to have focus. Okay, and that's what the wait for is. If there we go. Yeah, all of that looks correct. So we are getting messed up on something, and I'm not sure quite what. Yeah, focus is going to be a tricky thing, I think, because it's running in the browser and the user's focus is, I don't know. Unable to find role button and name, edit project name. Yeah, okay, and I think button, hold on. Name, edit project name. Here's what I want to do. Split the test up into multiple test steps to make it easier to know what step it breaks on. The test step function returns the return value of the callback. So we can use that. There we go. It's probably good. So we get our edit button. See, this is why I wanted to say that. return edit button. And then we don't have to bother with doing this. Clicking edit focuses. Okay, we're going to return the input. And then we don't need to select the input here. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal because the button gets removed and added and stuff too, so. Yeah, well, let's just see where it takes us there. Okay, so we get submitting form focuses button. Okay. Key down, enter. Is that firing our submit event is the question when we key down enter. I don't think it is. Hold on. We're not using user event in here, yeah. I think we need to fire a submit event on the form. Fire event, submit on closest form. Try that. Now we're talking. Okay, canceling, edit, blurring input. Yeah, and let's see. I'm actually kind of confused. This is having trouble, but we already found the button right here, so that shouldn't be problematic. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. It is better to just have each one of these steps select its own stuff. Canceling edit. Okay, blurring input focuses button. Unable to find roll button. I just want to make sure that I'm in the right spot. Console log, looking for button. Found button. Found the button. Click the button. Yeah, okay, so that's why I thought that is where we're having trouble. Yeah, looking, never found it. And that's because we're not blurring the input properly, I guess. Come back here, blur. This, hold on. How does user event do this blur event? User event, I should probably just bring it in, but I kind of don't want to. I think we need to handle setting the active element or something, or blur. Okay, blur element, here we go. Oh, we gotta call blur on it, okay. Input.blur, do both. Nope. Huh. Okay, very good. Whoops. Remember how this was supposed to work? Now all of them are broken. Oh dear. This one timed out. Big time. Jeez, it was waiting forever. Yeah, this has happened before on this one. I actually don't know what could be wrong, but I'm not terribly concerned. It's not high priority to figure out. Okay, so well, it works over here. It's just right here that it's busted. So we do need the input blur here. The fire event doesn't make a difference right there. Huh. Yeah, I am. Okay. I'm thinking that I need to add a note here that says, because this deals with focus, if you run the test, make sure you expand them. Yeah. So here, if I say this, we go solution, we go to the test, and it's going to break, but then I open it and I say that. Yeah, I think that's just the way it's got to be because it's a focus thing. So call out warning. Alert, because this deals with focus, you'll need to expand the test for it to pass. Yep, that's enough. Just, it needs to be expanded, otherwise it won't pass. That's it. And run it, and it will pass. And then run it. There we go. I'm satisfied with that. Okay, very good. Was there anything in here that I was like, oh, let's fix that? No, happy with that. Okay. Next, we've just got 3 left, and then I can be done with this workshop. Hooray! Okay, so sync external. Yeah, this is doing media query stuff. Boy, this one's going to be tricky. Okay, let's talk about this with ChatGPT really quick. I am writing some interesting tests that run in the browser. The thing I'm testing relies. I cannot use a testing framework like Playwright. My code runs directly in the browser in the same environment that the code under test is running. The thing I'm testing relies on a media query to work. Is there a way to simulate or trick the media query so I can test that things work properly? I need to be able to change the media. Well, actually, I don't need to be able to change it. Maybe I do. Okay, yeah. Override it. That works. I'm not in jest, but that's fine. Okay. Let's see. Sync media query test TS. All right. Focus test as our example, and we've got our 0901 README problem and 0901 solution index. Please write a test which overrides window match media so we can call or mock the value it returns and call the callbacks with values we decide to verify the person who or the use sync external store works properly. I should also add more things to this. Note we do not have Jest or any other testing framework. Follow the focus test as an example of the utilities available. Okay. Doodaloo, accept. What? We do not have Jest. We do not have Jest available. Nor do we have before all or act. Please remove those and add custom logic for handling things we need. Also remove things from our match media implementation override which we do not care about. Should have reviewed it before accepting everything, but it's just easier to accept it all and then look at it. Screen unmount. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I do feel like I had a way to do that though. I had somewhere where I successfully removed thought I did. I'm not gonna worry about this. Hold on, do I need to worry about this? We do have a cleanup. We do want to check that. All right. Yeah, but screen unmount, that's not gonna do it for us. Oops. Meh. It's free JavaScript. Okay. Coming over here now at 09 solution test. Okay. Oh wow, it actually got most of it. Now it's just handling the unmount stuff. let's make sure that it fails for the problem in the right spot. Good. It does not. Yoink. Yeah, this is interesting. It says I'm on a wide screen when I'm not because we override match media. JavaScript is awesome. Okay, so removes event listener on unmount. How do we unmount? I think I've done this before. I have a script running on an app that has a React root on it. I don't have access to the React root that was created. However, I do want to unmount that React root. How do I do this? I don't know that it's going to be able to help me. Oh, I could re-render on top of it. Could I? Can I? Huh. That's interesting. You know what? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that I can do this. Okay, come over here. And on this DOM node, let me double check. I'm pretty sure that's the DOM node that we are. Yeah, here's our rootl. We render our app, which renders this. Oh man, we don't even render a div. Well, so this div is what we've rendered our thing to. So, oh yeah, that's what I did. I found the React container thing. Okay, now where did I do that? Nope, not in here. It was hooks maybe? No, not that. Was it, it wasn't fundamentals, was it? Here it is, yep. Sweet. Oh, okay, so I don't unmount it, I just verify that it was created by React. Okay, okay. I want, oh. Okay. Okay, well, let's just try what it said then. We'll look for the yeah, find the message, div, and then we're going to say create a new root with message div and mount a dummy div to it. Yeah, that's what I meant. What does that do? Does it work? Yeah, I didn't think so. Does not appear to be a way to do what I want to do. But let's back up and let's see, how does it know Warn if React container in dev. Okay, so how do you know that it's a React container? So that's the first time. Now here's the second time when I'm trying to add a new one. Container, React root container. What? It's that easy? So what if I do this then? Message div. What if I do this? That doesn't unmount it, does it? That would be interesting. Yeah, it does not unmount it. Okay, bummer. So what if I do this? Delete message div dot React root container. What happens then? Well, I'm still going to get a warning. What is that about? How did you know I deleted that property? Container is marked as root. Internal container instance key. Yes. So I got to delete that too. React container. Okay. Okay. Where did this go away? We're going to do some weird stuff. It's free JavaScript. Or key starts with React. I think they're both. Yeah. Okay, so let's try that now. Now what are you going to do? Haha, take that. You still don't unmount it, dang it. Okay, that's fine. So then, what do you do with the root that you create? You return it. I mean, I could just add a global, that's probably what I should do instead of all this nonsense. It'd be cool if I could avoid it. Ooh, this dot internal root. React DOM root. Okay. Oh, that's all it does. Yeah, and then I don't have access to the React DOM root. Yeah, okay, fine. Hold on a second. Where is that React DOM root though? Render and then unmount right here. Update container sync, unmarked container is root. Yeah, I need this code to run, and I don't have. Yeah, I don't think that they have a export React DOM root. I don't think that's an export. If it is, I have a creative idea. I do not think it is. Yeah, it's undefined. Okay. Okay, fine. So here's what we'll do. We'll do it the easy way. I'm going to say window dot root React root. This is for the test. Okay. We'll say epic react root. There we go. Okay, then we can come over here and it's easy peasy. We just say window.epicReactRoot unmount. And that's it. And then we turn off all these. And life is good, maybe. Oh, well, that's too bad. I think we're looking at, I'm looking at a solution. Epic React root is undefined. I think I know why, because there we go. That's better. Yay, it works. And this one we don't even have to have open. Yoink, it just works. And it's busted. All right. Whew. Yeah, that was fun. Melvin just asked a while ago what code editor I'm using. It is called Cursor, and it's great. It's basically a fork of VS Code, so all your regular VS Code things work, but they added a whole bunch of really awesome AI features to it, and it's sweet. So there's that. Okay. Next step then is, yeah, actually we're just refactoring at this point, so yeah, there's a bug. So yeah, the util thing, that's just a refactor. Then the solution for SSR is not just a refactor. That one is tricky. So here, this problem here that will, oh, I definitely expected that to pass. Huh. Oh, right. I knew that. So we need to come back here. And we're going to add all of these. Okay, and does hydrate root return? Yeah, it returns a root. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Whoops. All right, so now that works. And so now, because this is just a refactor, there's nothing I can really test against. So it's just, you didn't break it. That's what that test is about. And then this test is good. And then this one will break. And I don't know why. Missing service. Oh, right. That makes sense. And then this one should pass, I think. Yeah, okay. Cool. And I think actually that's enough. Yeah. Yeah, that error is enough for this test. Cool. Well, good. Good, it worked. It totally worked. Okay, and we don't need those imports anymore. Yoink. Beautiful. Yep, happy about that. All the tests are done. Finish all tests. Okay, good. Now I just have to just two. I think just two more tests, workshops to go. The performance one and the, no, hold on. Yeah, the patterns one is done. Suspense, that's right. Performance and suspense, both of those need tests. And actually, if I remember right, neither one of those had tests in V1. So there's a little bit of an upgrade for you there too. Yeah, I'm going to jump off of the live stream now because I've got to take my son somewhere in not too long. So I'm going to go take care of that. But this was very productive. We got another workshop done, and I fixed a relatively serious bug. Okay, yep, that's it. So thanks everybody for joining. I think that this was fun. I might live stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. With that, I'm out.